on Bounce. It is time for you to take your life to the next level. Peak performance coach and author Kevin L. Austin joining us here to talk about an event for women's success. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
First of all, talk a little bit about what it is you do.
Well, actually, what we do is I'm a certified coach, master coach, right? So we specialize in peak performance. So let's say you're here in your career and your personal life and you want to get here, right? We work together to get you from where you are to where you want to be, basically.
And you've written several books on how to achieve that success in every arena, not just your professional life, but also your personal life. What kind of tools will you be teaching at the event, or what will you be telling folks?
Well, the event is called the Inside Out Women's Intensive, and the reason why we call it the Inside Out Women's Intensive is because it's really about the internal things, how we process and how we make decisions, right? When you look at decision making, when you look at the tools that you have or the tools that you've gained over the course of your life, over the course of where you currently are, we work with those things, and if those tools are working, we say, okay, here's how you can improve these things. If those tools aren't working, then we work on ways where you can actually rid yourself of those negative tools and reinforce those that empty space with positive tools. At
this event, what do you hope to accomplish?
Well, it's actually there are two events, right? There's a webinar that's on the 29th. That's a 2-hour webinar. That's on a Thursday, this week Thursday actually. And then we have the physical event, which is at the University Hilton, which is from 9 until 2 on Saturday, November 7th. The virtual event is really only 2 hours, so we're going to kind of touch on some basic things there. But the actual physical event, we're going to do a lot of good work. We're going to have fun, number one. Number two, we're going to put in a lot of good work. But definitely number three, when you leave, you're going to have the tools and the strategies that you need to get to where you want to get to.
And you talk about, obviously, the focus here on women. What do you think is the main reason that women aren't always achieving their potential?
Well, actually, the name, the Inside Out Intensive, they're actually three different ones, right? That's kind of the brand. There's an Inside Out, men's intensive, Inside Out couples intensive, and then there's an Inside Out women's intensive. So it all comes down to behavior, right? If you're a man, if you're a woman, it all comes back to behavior, things that you've learned over the first 21 years of your lives and how you manage to make decisions and the tools that you have to make those decisions. So that's how we look at it. It's not really a male-female thing, but of course, but women process things a little differently than we do. We process things differently than women. But we're going to have a closed-door session, and we're going to really get down to the nitty-gritty in reference to why a person does the things that they do.
Can you talk about some of the activities that you have planned?
Well, one activity, right, I'll share this, is we call it the Circle of Excellence. And what that is basically, let's say something happens in your life, right, an event, something that's not so positive, right? We know that that's very important, but really what's more important is what you attach to that event, how you process that event, right? So we have an exercise called the Circle of Excellence, where you get in that circle and you're forbidden to think of anything negative. You have to think about something positive. Physically put yourself there. I mean, really visualize yourself being in a positive environment. And it's amazing how when you change your perspective of a situation, how that changes the situation. So that's just one exercise. I mean, we're going to have a full day of some really, really good exercises. Some are very intense. We're going to have some Kleenex available because we do expect some tears to be shed, but the whole purpose is to break yokes and to put people on a good path.
Well, there you have it. Let's put up the information. As Kevin mentioned, the Inside Out Women's Intensive going to be held next Saturday, November 7th at the Hilton Charlotte in University City. The event from 8:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. Located there on J.M. Keynes Drive. Tickets $99. For more information, you can log on to WVTV.com. Look in the web extras section right there on the home page is where you can find all of the information that you need. Kevin, we appreciate you coming out tonight talking about this and the opportunities, at least at this event, particularly for women to reach their potential.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Delano?
Time